Yo, what's up? Trobi here, and this is the making of my new track, We Can Change. Let's start with the intro. It's just really basic. I use some kicks. As you can see, it's a kick sample. This is the kick. I added some claps, some drums. I made groups for everything, so you can see the pad chords, ARP chords, FX, drums, the bass, drop bass, kick, main plugs, the vocal from Jake Reese, the FX from the vocal, and all the other stuff. So this is the intro. So what you can hear here is the pad chords in the filter, some impacts and some weird sound effects, the drums, some heads, some claps, some rides, and a tambourine, and the drum bass, but in the filter. I like to do that in the intro because I don't know, if you give away the whole bass already in the intro, it's not that cool. And the main horn from Infinity that I used is also in the intro, but in a filter. As you can see, I put some reverb on it, auto filter, just a basic filter from Ableton, and some EQing. So let's go on to the break. The intro is not that really special. So this is the break, the first break. I made this plug a while ago. It's just a guitar in a sampler. So I made the chords of the track in something like an ARP effect, as you can hear. I think it's just really cool. It's a cool sound, so really fresh or something. Then I did the filter pads as well in the first break. I made that with Purity, Omnisphere, and another Purity with a cool automation on the filter, as you can see. You can see it going up and down, up and down. It's really cool and wavy effect. I use a lot. So this is just a really cool vocal Jake Reese recorded for me for this track. It's a hard life every day. Shout out to Jake Reese, he's really cool and talented guy. So we have some vocal effects in the verse as well. The low pitched one and the up pitched one. Just for the backing effects to make it more spacey and wavy. It's not that special. Then we have the guitar. A friend of mine played this. His name is Chris. At the start of the intro, I put a filter on the whole group because these are two guitars. I think I did a pitch up. Yeah, it's really a cool vibe. I pitched it 4 semitones, so it was originally recorded like, and I pitched it up 4. That's actually the verse. And we go to the second part of the verse. I added some snaps, some shakers. You hear the pitch down effect I did on his voice, so it was like, well, it's not a pitch down, it's a stretch function from Ableton. So it was like, and I did it like, so I think that's, so I thought it was a pitch down function, but I used the stretch function from Ableton. Then we go to the build up. It's just really easy. I put a filter on the vocal, on the group, I think. Where is the filter? Oh, here. You can see the automation of the filter going down from here, up, 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 just to make it more special when you hear the first chorus. Otherwise you already give away the whole chorus in the first build up. So it has to be a present when you hear the first chorus. So I made some plugs over here, just a lot of layers, as you can see. Omnisphere again. I use Transient Master just to give the transient a boost. Serum. Nothing really on that. Just a kalimba from Ableton with some saturation on it and EQ. Silent. This serum is not working. Operator, just a basic plugin from Ableton. And the plug guitar again from the intro. And I did a brass effect also in the build up. I actually heard this for the first time in the Fisher track, the I'm Losing It, so I thought it was really cool to use it in this as well, but on a different way. So with a cool filter on it and also automation on the brass. So I think that's a cool effect. And then I did the horn from Infinity also in the build up, but also with a filter, just really quiet in the back. And also still the guitar in the build up with a filter on it. As you can see, the filter automation is going up. On the guitar I used CLA guitar, just a basic preset, OTT, EQing, deverberating and reverb just for a cool effect. So then we go to the drop. So I used the Infinity sample, as I said, and you already might know. What I did for that is, I can show you. So this is the sample. Let me put it in a clean group with no effects. This is the sample. So I just downloaded the original track and I dragged it into my Ableton. That's what you see here. So what I did, I had some reverb on it, more reverb, sidechain for the, the sidechain effect. Some more EQing, cut off the low, and I pitched it down 8 semitones. It was like, and I pitched it down 8 semitones. I just like this key, so that's why I did that. Then in the second part I pitched it up, I think. Yeah, so also with the same chain, the same reverb and filter and EQing, but just an octave. That's a really cool function of Ableton. You can just pitch up in 1 second and it sounds amazing. So shout out to Ableton for the cool pitch function. So what I thought, I had to make a change in the melody from the original one. So I cut in the audio. That's not in the original. So you have a cool function in Ableton, it's called loop, and you can just drag it into a part of the audio file what you like. Yeah, that was the horn actually. What do we have more? The vocal effects. I don't know what's there. Nothing really special. We have the kick. It's the same kick as the intro. It's a kick layered with a head and the kick. Yeah, then we have the drop bass. That's actually the key of this track, I think. Also with the unique horn from Infinity. And I freeze this because otherwise my CPU is just crashing. So we have the bass in Serum, the pitched up one. I think then we have the low one, the really low one with some sidechain and OTT on it. I really like to use OTT. It's a free plugin and everything is just sound amazing with it. Then we have one with a filter on it in the EQ and some weird EQ stuff over here. Then the main bass. Then just a cool bass effect. Let me unfreeze this one. Then the cool bass effect I put in a sampler. Yeah, then we have the bass shot in a sampler. Also with the transient master for the transient and OTT of course. And it's the same one. Oh no. So this bass sound I recorded it with this Moog, whatever you want to say. The Sub 37. It has some really cool sub sounds and lead sounds. I made the bass sounds with this. And I did it in a sampler. But you can hear that melody further in the drop. You hear it. Oh yeah, extra Moog. All these effects I recorded with this one. And I just had some effects and some edits on the computer. So that's actually the drop. So in the second part of the drop I added the brass effect again with some sidechain on it. And with the chorus back in the second part of the drop. And with some cool drums, a lot of layered drums, head clap, rides, stamp rides, and some fills from Cashmere of course. So actually the second break is the same as the first one. The only thing we did in the last version was we took the kick, we put it here, with a filter on it. Just till here. Yeah. That yeah, then again the bass sounds in the filter, the drums from the first part, FX, some uplifting filters and sweeps, a sub drop, and then back to the chorus, but not with a filter, just the chorus. Also I passed the filter on the main plugs. In the first break it was like this. But just throw away the filter and just enjoy the plugs. Yeah, then we go back to the drop. And it's actually the same as the first one. The only thing I changed was the drop bass. I just did the I just really like to do that effect in the second drop. You can hear that in more of my coming tracks as well. And the brass effect again. Oh yeah, and I recorded this one with my Moog. I love this thing. I got it from Key Music, so shout out to Key Music. You can hear the effects. It's just really cool because these are like wavy and weird to use in this kind of track. Because it's most of the time it's like a plugin for bass sounds and sub things, but you also have really cool lead sounds, and you can just tweak it until you like the sound. So it's just really cool to combine analog with digital music or synthesizers. Yeah, that was the second drop already. Second part of the drop just the same as the first one. Back with the chorus, then back to the outro. It's the same as the intro. I pitched the horn down an octave just for the outro effect. Then the last part is the drums and the kicks, just the same as the intro. So this was the making of We Can Change Infinity I did with Jake Reese. It's not really a special making of, but I thought you guys really like it if you want to see how I made We Can Change. I hope you really liked it, and make sure you follow me on social media @Trobi and go stream my new track We Can Change on Spinnin Records. Peace.